Hello and welcome, Cosmic Quantum Travelers. I hope you're doing good. Intense it remains, continues to be so, until we're all the way home around the campfire celebrating our final victory and liberation, our freedom that truly we hold as a consciousness within. So this is where we're truly and fully returning to the oneness, the totality of the singularity, which is bringing us all the way home back to our original essence, innocence, our true nature of oneness. This is our return to the one true God self. There's only one of us here. And this is truly us returning to the frequency of true divine love, us seeing, feeling, perceiving all through the eyes of God, the heart and mind of God. And again, these are linear words, and they're not evil. They're just a reflection of the separation that plays out, the same as time, space, gravity is a reflection of the lower three-dimensional realities fully being dissolved, cleared, dissolved, returned back to the cosmic mother's womb through her, a little bit like an abortion, a reverse birth, back to the point of origin. It's really truly all souls being reset, the oneness, the one consciousness being reset back to its original factory setting, the oneness plus upgrades, because this has all been about integrating, realizing the individual God spark of the one self within the oneness, which has been the challenge. So sometimes we get lost in separation and sometimes within the oneness, and we shift between the both. That's a bipolar in a way, because we're trying to merge, unify right and left brain, heart and mind, pineal pituitary gland, masculine and feminine, the core of the polarities that we see playing out in many different ways, shapes, and forms, layers and levels, in what we call reality, which is just a holographic quantum projection of what we hold inside within the oneness. Okay? So let's remember what's truly real here. And it's not polarized them versus us, war scenarios, all of these fallen timelines. They're fully being cleared, dissolved, so stop feeding them. All fallen realities, all that is based in division, fragmentation, wars, division, separation. It's not truly real. It's not based in real truth, and therefore it's not true. Uska, shedanteki, kinakatatarata. So I am being guided to put into the field, let's put it that way, another group call and activation. It will be online. I'm not yet guided for that call to be in a different location. Let's see what happens. Anything could happen, truly. Again, for those who don't know, I'm based in South Dublin, Ireland, and I know there's a big connection to me being here in connection to the Cosmic KRYST blueprint, and that's all connected to the Cosmic KRYST teachings, the original Cosmic Dragons, the gnosis that's held within the land, the Hiergamic reunion codes, Avalon. And again, the Irish land is very much connected to the UK, as well as especially Dublin and the surrounding areas, to the Cosmic Emerald Heart grid, which is interdimensionally connected back to the Godhead, as well as unifying us all as one cosmic race, truly, one cosmic being. And especially Dublin is connected to the Crystal Heart Hub. So I know I've been here and cruising around on purpose. Whenever we are called into different areas on the grids, this multidimensional landscape is becoming fully visible online now. This is truly where we're blending physical with the spiritual. Okay, masculine, feminine, all the polarities, heart and mind in full unison, fully merged as one, and full agreement is what moves mountains is what frees, liberates us all, is what returns real truth, as in alignment with real true God consciousness, God source consciousness. This is the second coming of the Christ, is us returning true God source consciousness, everybody knowing themselves as part of source, which is what every being should be born as, knowing themselves as one with creation, no longer being lost in separation. And where like, unity and cooperation and learning and teaching one another is replacing competition, envy, jealousy. That's our true nature, like the former. The second is of the separated ego mind. So that's what's been fully transcended as the true divine masculine is fully rising within us all. So I'm being called on the 27th, which has been massively highlighted to me, that date, the 27th, as well as the 24th till that date, and again, infinitely beyond, because we're truly transcending time, space, gravity. This is not down to linear time. This is like, it's not even a case of why hasn't it happened yet, because I know all the time why it hasn't happened yet. And I'm just transcending my frustration, anger, blame, any residue of that within the field, from within the oneness. Because I know on the other side, it's like where people are in guilt, shame, not owning their power, not trusting their inner guidance, heart, and fully rising as the cosmic dragons that we are. So we are the cosmic dragons. We are the original Grail queens and kings. We are those that hold a true royal status. Now, being royal means you in true full alignment with the cosmic Christ blueprint, is you in alignment with cosmic Christ God source consciousness, is you in alignment with crystalline clarity. You in alignment with truth. I see an orb constantly moving through the picture. Anyway, so basically, this is all about you returning to your real, true, authentic, eternal self, which is the oneness, which is the totality of the singularity, which is your true God creator self, fully online. And this is, since the last activation, and thank you so much for anyone who's taken part in any of my activations, especially lately, bringing this all the way home, and we continue to keep going until we're all around the campfire. And that is my promise, and I keep it. Because I know I need to keep holding the vision, the frequency, the field. I carry that, the core of this cosmic blueprint of the new divine organic creatrix field. And I do not take this lightly. I know the more you get to know your real true self, the more you know the weight of responsibility and accountability you carry. The bigger your blueprint, the more responsibility and accountability. And that can feel very heavy on the shoulders, but it's like, truly at this point, suck it up and be it already. Because I truly have had enough of people playing small, as well as I understand why you do. It's limiting programming. But this is really, truly, all the dragons need to fully fucking rise. Your true God, sovereign, creator self needs to fully rise. There's no one coming to get and rescue you. You are fucking it. You are a creator being. You're the sons and daughters of God that came here to deliver the promise of new heaven upon the earth, and not this fucked up reality. So stop projecting it out already and giving it your consent. So are you going to rise as the leaders, as the guardians of all new free worlds, or are you going to keep playing small? Are you going to keep giving into the mind control programming? And this is not giving out. This is like me tickling you into your true God sovereign free self, because it's needed here. And your authentic individual expression of that God spark, not copying anything. I was actually like thinking and musing with my daughter about copyrights and all of that stuff, and this whole copying that goes on. Also at this point, I know other people have been copying my accounts. I don't know where. I don't really fucking care, because I have other things to focus upon, which is my own growth and ascension. And I'm not being taken away from that by getting drawn into this freaking 3D drama, which is going fully offline. Asha Karata. So anyone who sees a duplicate account, I mean, you will, I mean, The way you can prevent copy infringement at the highest level is you being your true, eternal, authentic self. Nobody can copy that. Nobody can truly copy me. You can copy my writings or whatever and links, but you can't copy me. So this is all about being truthful and authentic. That will prevent all copyright infringements. Because you hold the blueprints of true organic reality, and if other people copy you or infringe, interfere with your version of reality of what you know to be really true, that's you being taken off course, off path, away from your real truth. This is how a digression of consciousness truly happens. I explained more in, we had a group call on the 22nd in my membership container. If you still want to access this, you will have access to the group calls. There's over 50 group calls, all of the open ones and the kind of closed ones. Over from since September last year, and there are like literally 50 calls of so many hours of us conversing and keep aligning ourselves with the truth I am speaking here. That's really truly not debatable. There's only one truth. There are no opinions, there are no belief systems, there are nothing that divides us within that truth. You just know truth, and you know when you are in alignment with that. So in the description box below, you can access the details if you still want to access tier 2, where you get a replay of all the group calls, 50 plus of the last few months in September last year. If you want to truly align yourself with what I'm speaking about and up level, because this is truly where like we are stopping to like begging, thinking like, hey, please get this, support me, see the truth. It's like, we have fulfilled our mission. That message is clear. And it's like, you know, if you want to learn from us, great, support us back. Otherwise, you know, do your thing. Ultimately, you all hold the power truly within you, the real, you know, access to source and your own real truth. But you know what I mean? Like, I have invested everything in sharing the truth, the wisdom, the gnosis that I'm here to return, the real truth, nothing but. So help me God. Usha Karata. And I take this very seriously. But again, I've sacrificed everything to return this. And all of my cosmic energy updates, I can truly tell you, if you can't, for example, access my, you know, I don't know, open group calls, activations, like the one on the 27th, which is super powerful, which is gonna literally, I'm just seeing like, oh my God, okay. What I've been just being shown is like the 27th group call. And again, it's everything building up to this is already in the field and surrounding this 72 hours plus after is the, you know, the top on the wedding cake is the masculine and feminine, the groom and the bride being set. And it's all completing, and I just see fireworks. So this is really, really, truly where two become one. In true divine union with source, like the two become nothing, to become one, to become the free, to become one. The free within the one within the many. So, part of the call on the 27th, the details are below in the description box on how to access this. I probably will post them within the next 24 hours. Okay, they're almost finished. The description and access and how to can sign up for the group call on the 27th, which is all about us fully, completely quantum style. Quantum, we're not waiting for nothing. Completing our ascent and return to our ancient future, whereas if none of this has ever happened, full reset completed, quantum style, all of it. I don't know if you're feeling it, but I know my consciousness is fully quantum completing all of this. Therefore, it is happening. So the details how to access this will be below within the next 24 hours of me posting this. I just need to need to take it also easy. There's a lot going on in the field. I have things to attend to. So anyway, as well as as you sign up for the call on the 27th, I will include the details, the replay link, quantum replay of the kind of closed membership call. So for my membership container call from the 22nd, which was just about 2 hours, 40 minutes long. But it's really part of preparing you for what we're anchoring right now, the consciousness. Again, this is the whole, when you work with me, this is the whole consciousness, magic, alchemical, healing, activation field. Especially the people who are working with me continuously, but it's just, just so to say, on the open group calls and activation or within the membership container. This is a coherent field that's here acting, healing, activating on behalf of the one cosmic KRYST divine blueprint, the new Hiergamic divine Christos Sophia blueprint. So this ultimately us returning the Holy Trinity, the Holy Grail, eternal life, eternal source flows. This is where the eternal crystal lotus flower patternings, the eternal Yanyon flow of the sacred butterfly pattern is fully returning through us. It's overwriting all reversals, inversions within the one consciousness. And it's already so done. Ushakara, tekana, tekara, sukuru, takarata, 0300. There are also a lot of palindrome days happening right now, where in American date setting, the dates front to back are mirroring each other since the 20th, which is really just another representation within the simulation hologram of truly the opposites reflecting one another. We are all one. There's truly only one of us here, and we're now fully resetting this kind of distorted polarity to truly integrated polarity, because you're not getting rid of polarity, you're just integrating it, fully merging all aspects within the one multidimensional self as one within the Holy Trinity, and it's even beyond that. I will go more into it on the call on the 27th. There's so much that's coming online right now. I can't share it all here. Also, I shared more on the group call from the 22nd. Again, you can access this via if you sign up for the 27th. And again, I leave the details below within the next 24 hours. Okay? So just keep checking in the description box if you're truly interested. Okay. So this is truly where we are breaking all the laws of the cosmos, the universe, the known ones, the lower three-dimensional ones, and we really return through natural laws, the law of one. This is us returning mother's supermagnetism, especially the feminine's return is as you really return to your true feminine magnetizing essence, as well as your divine inner masculine is fully online, which is your discernment, your boundaries, your protecting your energy. You know who and what with to share it with, and the people who don't appreciate your energy, keep letting you wait, don't apologize, don't give back to you, don't step up to stand with you. You just let them do their own thing, and you need to just choose the people who are choosing you, so to say, as well as, again, you align via frequency with the people who are truly in alignment now, us returning to our, true energy signature frequency. Our true eternal authentic self is returning us to our true soul tribe, those in alignment. But it's also a new soul tribe, because it's not about what you've been born into. It's about what are you embodying. Again, royals, if you think of it, no, it's not just who you're born to, the people, the bloodlines. It's about, are you really making the most of your DNA potential, of your consciousness, of your human self? And again, this means very different things, and it's not based on the old. Anyway, if you want to access more of this type of wisdom and gnosis that I have, accessed through a lot of many dark nights of the soul and digging deep, because that's the thing. If people are asking me like, what kind of drugs am I on? It's like, truly, I've been going through the deepest, darkest depths of the one consciousness. It's been a one long, drawn out dark night of the soul. going to and feeling all that what doesn't want to be felt, ultimately. To return us back to true sanity, to understand, because this is all about you no longer projecting out your unacknowledged shadow aspects onto others, not owning your shit, and just everybody owns their shit, and the feminine no longer taking on anyone else's shit, and you just know what's yours, you know what's others, you know who you are. This is like literally, as you return to your real true self, everybody else will. As you shift, they shift. It's just all quantum entangled. Just look after yourself, focus on yourself, so to say, fuck everyone else, but in the best way possible, as in, not in that way, but you know what I mean. As in just, you need to just focus on yourself. The others are not a reflection of you ultimately. If they want to hate on you, let them hate. It's their own unresolved issues. Any of that negative energy, black magic, spells, curses, hexes, can't freaking get to you. You in full alignment with source. This is where, again, the icing on the cake is your morphogenetic field and that of the planet, fully healing, sealing. This is the full and final takeover of the false magnetic field, us fully transcending time, space, and gravity. All the known laws of the universe. They are not fucking real. Eshu Karata, do you want to ascend, levitate, teleport, bilocate, shapeshift or not? So transcend the shit already. It's not really real. The lower 3 dimensions are fully dissolving. Oh, I'm going to leave 2 links from Lisa Renee on energetic synthesis, which tie in with what I've been what I have been sharing about the birth transduction records shifting us from lunar to solar astrological settings. Again, for me, it's way beyond that. So I agree with certain things, others not so much. She speaks of it more from the perspective of the 8 fetal cells at the bottom of our coccyx, shifting literally our, you know, whole orientation, like basically confirming that the lower fallen timelines, artificial timelines, realities are being fully dissolved, us returning to our true solar essence. But again, I believe it's beyond that. As part of ascension, you are transcending, integrating, merging with all of the astrological identities, representations. You're merging with everything. It's way beyond that. And the issue I have with essential mechanics and even Lisa Renee's work, and I don't know her personally, but I have a lot of respect for her, is that though still her work is a lot based in resolving that separation between us and the fallen races. Because again, they're just representations, fragments of the one self. Anyway, but again, she brings in a lot of detail that I don't have. So but again, as always, just take what resonates, leave the rest, as I do with her work, as well as there was a lot of good confirmation there in alignment with what I've been sharing. And then also the weekly article, which was about more the dove grid, which has been cleared, which is connected to the crucifixion implants. Again, also the crown of thorns I've been mentioning in my last few updates. Go back on them, at least the last 3 or so, if you haven't already. Again, you can go back on any of the updates, truly. There's something in there that will help you to keep aligning. Each time it will be different. They truly are my legacy and my gift to source and to humanity and the collective. So anyway, and they're for free, literally. As well as if you like to like, share, subscribe, comment, donate and support me, I very much appreciate that in all my work and everything I put into this. There's a lot that goes into these updates. Anyway, and that's what we need to appreciate. Like, this is where we're going to start watering each other, no longer in competition, no longer envious, no longer wishing ill upon another, because it's like when one of us ascends, we all ascend. You need to really get this. You need to reverse this, invert this, flip it all around. This is truly where the divine feminine owns all of her power, all of her wisdom, and it's like you're not waiting for no one, nothing to get it. To want to heal, you're just fully ascending, and it's like everybody now, right now, needs to decide how far they want to jump themselves. There is no free ticket here. Let me make this very clear. Esukarata. So you either understand the ones who are really assisting you on your journey and the ones who just, I don't know, feeding you freaking, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. It's all the same, again and again. Is it really assisting you? What is really assisting you on your journey to fully align you with your real true self? Instead of just more mush and mind control and programming. And constantly like you waiting for something to happen, someone to tell you what's happening, not happening, instead of you fully aligning with your creator self, your real true power, shifting reality from the inside out, your heart and mind in full union, coherence, reconciled, all parts of you, all fragments, your multidimensional self. So now we rebirth all new free worlds as the golden Christ child, all from within, the one. There's only one of us here. Remember what is really true, the oneness, your true essence, nature. This is real revelation. This is real truth. There's no more hunting no one down. This is real dead forgiveness. There's no one to blame anymore but the one self. And we don't do that anymore, do we? Once you are fully seeing it through the eyes of God, the perfection of the divine plan, you no longer blame no one, because once you blame anyone, you give your power away. Again, I spoke about this more today in the last group call. It was just under 3 hours long. If you want to access this together with the call on Saturday, the details will be below within the next 24 hours, and I will post them also, okay? But it's already in the field. So just the ones who are really, really, truly are going to take part, just connect with the field. It's already there. Okay, especially for the ones in the group container. So you fully confident in your true self is the key to your ascension, ultimately, and you accessing your true God-given power, your alchemical transformation. This is no longer projecting out, no, not owning our shadow self. This is you owning your naughty inner shadow, deep dark self, alchemizing it all back to gold, and no longer projecting it out. You thinking you're goody two shoes and everybody else out there is evil. That's what projects out the evil. Usukarata. As you own your own and learn to alchemize and constantly transform it, you learn how to wield that power, which does lie within the dark shadow self. The false is different. So this is merging shadow and light, masculine and feminine, higher and lower self, right and left brain, pineal pituitary gland, matter and antimatter as a new antimatter. Matter, physical, with the spiritual, antimatter. To form the new antimatter, the new partiki. So, partikai. So this is you at one with source. This is where all worlds, beings, dimensions, kingdoms merge as one. Ushukurata. Because it's all you remember, it's all just projected out from within your heart mind. When this is in full alignment, again, we can create true miracles, especially as we come together, because truly it takes the tribe fully reunited, us all as one, to make the dream of New Earth fully work, or rather fully ignite, because we remember, we ignite one another, we do hold one another's keys, the twin flames, divine counterparts, tribes, we heal one another because we hold one another's keys, we ignite, activate, heal one another's heart, nervous system, bring everything into true alignment, because this is how the morphogenetic field, the blueprint broke. The tribes, and before that, the twin flames broke apart, the divine counterparts, those who should stand together, who are ultimately fighting for the right cause, but have been put against one another through divide and conquer, through a difference ultimately of belief systems, through ultimately, at the core of the core, projecting their own unacknowledged shit onto one another, and the other took it and felt responsible and guilty and tried to fix it and heal and blah, 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 and the other person just kept projecting more. And this is where all of this stops. Ushakarata. And we all just own our power, no longer projecting out, no longer giving our power away, because this is also an abuse of power. When we blame anything outside of us, we give our power away. When we try and like help other people love and like us, we give our power away and distort our own true self. Yeah, we just are being our true self, speaking our truth, thinking real truth, in alignment with real truth. This is what returns real truth, because that's you in full alignment at one with your God, sovereign creator self. What else would you project out but heaven on earth? So that's you in full alignment with real true real truth, love and wisdom. The threefold founder flame really returned. It's consciousness. All of this is consciousness projected out. There's no real meta universe. Thoughts create matter. And this is why I've been spending so much time on all of the reprogramming, deprogramming, aligning us with real truth. And this is, it's already in the field. This is where you need to let your heart take fully over. This is the Cosmic Emerald and Crystal Diamond Rosette Network. Fully lit the fuck up. Lighting the Cosmic Quantum Tree of Life all the way up. Our new divine blueprints, that of the Cosmic KRYST, the new Crystal Sophia, the divine masculine, feminine, Cosmic Mother and Father principles, the Cosmic Rod and Staff codes fully returned, the KRYST Merkaba, all new, fully ascended, Earth, cosmic realities, all beings reunited as one. There's only one of us here. So no matter what anyone is doing or not doing, you're reclaiming all of your power and you're lighting it all the way the fuck up from within you. Because this is also why we separated, so we are no longer dependent on another person, group, people to fully complete the ascension from inside of you. The same as you don't need another person to fully forgive, let someone go. Because otherwise, we keep being held up, and this is what needed to stop now. So there's a lot happening between the masculine and feminine where it's just like, okay, again, this is a whole reflection of the bigger picture. If you don't want to heal, if you don't want to do the work, if you don't want to get the truth, if you don't want me to assist you, okay, fine. If you don't want to give back to me, I'm doing something else. So this is your own inner masculine fully on board, your divine masculine, feminine, fully reunited as one, and you know what and who and when to give to what. Because sometimes when we help other people, we are not really helping them. We are preventing from them fully stepping into their power. And this is what we need to heal. So no more enabling, thinking we're doing the right thing, assisting, saving everyone. There's no one to save but you. And there's only one of us here. So this is what we are remembering now. So imagine a reality where we are all free, equal, all learn from one another, grow, water each other, and expand all as one into ever greater levels of consciousness, which is what creates our realities. Imagine that. So this is where all the doubts, fears, insecurities literally dissolve. Literally, your key right now, I hope you can feel the power. Again, the solar plexus, Ra center, activations, atom disk, ignitions, the sun disk network, interdimensional stargate systems, fully igniting the body of God, the true organic crystalline realities in the blinking of an eye. That's all it takes. There might have been a long build-up, but then it's all happening all at once. And I'm already feeling this, experiencing this within my consciousness, where all perspectives, multidimensional realities are fully merging as one, past, present, and future. Just full coherence, reconciliation, real truth, real clarity, real true clarity. It's all here now. Usha Sunata. And it's all remembered from within the oneness. So a lot of energies coming from the top, from the bottom, so to say, from the crystalline core, from the Godhead. And again, this is the full return to eternal source flows of the Yan flow, of the sacred butterfly pattern, the crystal lotus flower patterning, eternal life, fully reinstated, flowing throughout all grid systems, all sun-star networks, all interdimensional stargate system, us returning real, true, eternal life, real truth, the final victory, liberation, freedom of all through our own embodiment, as you are realizing, breaking out of your own prison mind, because you remember, you hold the divine blueprints of reality within you, and everything you do, say, think, feel, you in alignment with your real true self, your real true destiny, hero's journey fully fulfilled, is what completes all of this. And this is how powerful you are. Sakarata. So, own your power as you fully dissolve within the oneness, carrying that burden, so to say, of that responsibility and the accountability we carry is not so heavy anymore. And we carry it all as one, not just a few of us being made responsible. So our true goal right now is really for the next few days, especially those taking part in the activation, and everyone truly merge with New Earth right here, right now. You and everything fully healed, fully ascended. True right use of power over your mind, imagination. It's all here now. It's here now. You just need to fully realize you got creator self. Again, my calls and activations really do assist with that. I can only recommend them. Again, the details are below, previous calls, and again, the new one for the 27th, I will be posting over the next 24 hours beneath, and then also otherwise. So again, it's all about as you align, all aligns truly. You hold the power. Nothing anyone needs to do. Like, truly, all created, imagined from within. You need to break through your own insanity and psychosis, so to say. Your own separation from your own true God self, the one self, the oneness, until there's no more separation felt and you no longer blame anyone. It's a happening. As well as you take full accountability and responsibility for every word, thought, feeling, belief, action you take. Because everything is shifting, all of this, all of the time, all affects all. So we're fully transcending all distorted codependency patterns, but truly merge with this interdependency, because we remember we all quantum entangled, all affects all, everything we do and don't do. It's all part of this. And it's really, really important that you are very intentional, very mindful with all of this right now. Because the more you know, and once you know what's right and wrong, you really need to do the right thing, which is now, as we start all over again, in order to quantum align it and finish it all. Truly, it's quantum, right? All right. So imagine a reality where we're all free, equal, or learn from one another. Through and water, I already said this. So again, just keep expanding, keep aligning. No more competition, okay? Learning replaces this. It's like, oh, interesting. Instead of, afraid, need to run away, need to compete, I need to be more, I feel more or less than any other. It's an distortion within the one consciousness. We're all just very unique within our own God self, all unique fractals of the one consciousness, which is God. And all of this is this, including the NPCs and the fallen angelics and the Illuminati and the AI. All of this is part of this. 3, 2, 1. So full and final takeoff into all new free worlds. It's all happening inside of your own imagination. Okay? Now, take it to a higher level. Expand. Heart and minds blowing, blasting wide open. It's truly time. The supernova of the one heart and mind event is already here. Like the heart is taken over. And again, no matter what you're doing or not doing, this is happening, okay? The only question that's remaining is like how quickly, how easily are we going to get there around the campfire? Now, my premise, goal is to get us all around the campfire by at least the very freaking latest, the 5-5. And really, let's make this more quickly because we are already way delayed. I'm freaking tired of this. I hope you are too. So let the weapons down. Remember what is really true, who you really truly are. Bring real truth into all things, all situations. The real truth is what sets us all free. So, and you are the agent of bringing this in every now moment. And it's like what you are your mind is supposed to be a receiver and transmitter. It's not supposed to figure this out. Let it go. Keep emptying yourself. Allow the Holy Spirit to take over. This is your eternal cosmic spirit body taking over and truly, fully healing all distortions within the mental, emotional, etheric, and physical bodies. It supersedes all of these layers and levels. Just full surrender needed. Again and again and again and again. Okay? So trust God, trust your real true self. It's one and the same thing. And once you can see clearly, you can see that, like there's nothing left to do but doing the right thing. You are in alignment with divine will. And this is what brings us all back to our ancient future, back to the past, back to the ancient future, back to the future. But it's kind of a mix of everything, past, present, and future. And we picked out the best of all timelines, all realities, Atlantean, Lemurian, Tartaria, Tara, Gaia. But this is fully ascended Earth. This is divine organic creatrix field, all worlds, all dimensions. all beings, all kingdoms, fully merged, unified as one. There's nothing else but either this fragmented reality or full unified oneness. Okay? Remember what is truly real. This is what ignites our new Eden, our new paradise. These are the Edenic paradisian codes that those true founder races, guardians, ascended masters, the Rishis, okay? That's what we embody. We hold this within our DNA blueprint. So remember who you truly are, the real true power you hold, and rise all the way the fuck up to make this a real true reality, really. New heaven upon the earth depends on us to be fully physicalized, manifest, as we believe it. You don't see it out there and then you believe it. You believe it first within, have no more doubt, fears, worries, insecurities telling you otherwise. That's what creates it. This is what projects it out. Inside out creation. So go within, remember what is truly real. I meet you there around the campfire, okay? And otherwise, if we have to, on the 27th for that group call and activation. But again, this is a whole multidimensional activation that's already in the field, so join me there for those that are really taking part and support me back, okay? And again, these are collective activations as well as, yeah, that's a whole another level of activations, clearings, healings that you are receiving as you're taking part in these calls and memberships. I mean, it's the both end. So anyway, I leave it here. Thank you so much. I leave the links to Lisa Renee's 2 articles that I mentioned below that confirm, again, the crucifixion implants at planetary level clearing, lower free dimensions, and these birth transduction sequences, which she talks about in relevance to the 8 fetal cells at the bottom of our coccyx. Again, further links you can access there on that website if you want to dig deeper into those themes. It's a good source as well as take with everything. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. And don't get lost in compartmentalization, right, wrong, good, bad. Okay, we're going truly beyond words, time, space, gravity. You need to transcend all of these versions or reflections of separation in the hologram in order to know real truth. It's felt. It's like, you know, when you're in really high states of consciousness, meditation, like when you take part in my calls, activations, really connect to that Godhead frequency, the oneness field, the unity field. It's like, it's beyond the words. It's beyond putting things into boxes. It's just love bliss. It's real truth. And you just know what you need to know in every now moment. You don't need to hold onto anything. You don't need to grasp onto anything, hold onto anything, seek for nothing. Okay? So just again, in order to transcend your individual false ego self, that's suffering, that's in pain, fully dissolve into the oneness again and again and again until it's all dissolved. And this is where you really truly find your new multidimensional, true, God sovereign, diamond avatar self. Fully igniting now, true white magic, the new Avalon, our new multidimensional realities, new heaven upon the earth. It's all written inside of our DNA. It's a filmship to our realities and a frequency of true divine love, which is the frequency of the Godhead, which is oneness, which is neutrality, which is real truth, multidimensional truth. It's written inside of your DNA. Just you align with your real true self. That's where everything else comes from. Trust you, trust the universe, trust God. It's all the one same thing. Once you get to really know your true self, know thyself, you know all kinds of cosmic shit. And you know what I'm really truly talking about. But all parts, okay? The shadow and the light. It's all part of you. There's gold in all parts of us. No longer rejecting, ostracizing, abandoning, gaslighting any parts of us, especially not the heart, okay? The true divine feminine within us all rising together with the divine masculine, it's there one. When the heart and mind are in full unison, fully reconciled, in agreement, fully unified, merged as one, this is when we can move through mountains and ignite all new free worlds. Again, to make the dream of New Earth truly work, it takes a teamwork, yeah? Teamwork makes the dream of New Earth work, truly. It's us fully unified, no more. The core of the core, the cosmic monad, no longer at odds, no longer disagreeing. I mean, can we agree on this reality, new earth, right here, right now? You know, it already exists within the quantum. So why don't you fully merge with it right now, right here? What do you believe is in the way of you and that now? Only belief systems, thought forms that somebody has told you, truly. And again, obviously, it's more to that. It's a whole frequency thing. It's clearing out all of these layers and levels that are not in alignment with that truth, with that version of you fully healed and ascended. But truly, it's available now. It's here now. So, cosmic dragons truly rise. The true founder races, guardians of all new free worlds. Remember who you are, the true ascended masters, the new diamond avatars fully rising. Returning the true magic, magical, multidimensional realities, infinite possibilities available to us now. It's here now. Oh, free, free, oh, truly. Ushakarata, sinatitero. And truly connect through your heart to God to know what's really true. That's the only way you really know. Beyond what I am, or anyone else is telling you. But again, you feel truth, but you keep expanding it also. But the core of the core, the law of one, the natural laws, they stay the same. And this is what we're fully returning. What I'm seeing is the pole and magnetic field shift fully completing right now. Again, it's the table flipping. It's all consciousness, just seeing everything the right way up again. And it's here now. And I trust you can feel it. So be that now, no longer resisting, judging anything of this. Keep aligning with your true self. Again, all of my videos, calls, do assist you with that if you want to have some more help with that. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all your support, keeping on believing, the unwavering trust to keeping on clearing out the falsities, all that's not real, all that we no longer need, and keep anchoring real truth, real love, our real true self. And you keep going until you're there. It does take a lot of perseverance, tenacity, not giving up. And truly, once your God self takes over, there's not much choice left. It's a happening, and you can see it for what it is, okay? Only one of us here. All right. True forgiveness is what sets all of us free. Speaking the truth. For liberation. It's inside of us, and then we project it out. So be this, fully aligned with this, especially right now. It's all here now, any moment, in the blinking of an eye. We're all home. I see you there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So much love, so many blessings. Bye, bye, bye.